Good morning and happy Tuesday, boys and girls. I hope you had a great Monday off. We are back and it's Miss Morton with some ELA and reading today. So today we're gonna read The Snowy Day by Ezra Jack Keats. While I'm reading this, I want you to think about some ways that maybe this book has something in common with your life. Does it remind you of anything? Have you done anything that's in this story? Think about it while I'm reading. All right, we're gonna read The Snowy Day. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night. It covered everything as far as he could see. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Crunch, 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 his feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out, like this. He walked with his toes pointing in, like that. Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks, and he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. So he was dragging his feet, and you can see where he found something else to make a new track. It was a stick that was just right for smacking a snow-covered tree. Down fell the snow, plop, on top of Peter's head. Have you ever had snow fall on top of your head while you were walking under a tree? Maybe you shook a tree to get the snow to fall out. There he is walking. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough. Not yet. So he made a smiling snowman, and he made angels. Have you ever made a snowman or a snow angel? He pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up a great big tall heaping mountain of snow and slid all the way down. He picked up a handful of snow and another and still another. He packed it round and firm and put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. Then he went into his warm house. He told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. What do you think are going to happen to those snowballs he put in his pocket? I wonder. He thought and thought and thought about them. Before he got into bed, he looked in his pocket, and his pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there. He felt very sad. What happened to the snowball? What do you think? While he slept, he dreamed that the sun had melted all the snow away. But when he woke up, his dream was gone, and the snow was still everywhere. New snow was falling. After breakfast, he called to his friends from across the hall. They went out together into the deep, deep snow. So there you can see Peter and his friend out in the deep snow. Have you ever seen snow that deep? Miss Morton never has. The end. All right, so did you think about anything that reminded you of your life? That's called a text-to-self connection. So when you connect something from the book to your real life, you made a connection between the two. Like when I was your age, I used to go out and make snowmen and snow angels. So that, in the story, he did the same thing, and that made me remember when I did that stuff. So you have this worksheet you have to do, for the snowy day. And you're gonna draw a picture of something that you did that happened in the story too. And it says, this reminds me of the time. You could say, I built a snowman. I played in the snow. What did something in this book remind you of that you did? You're gonna fill that paper out. All right. I'm gonna introduce some new words for you. These are our new sight words with new cards that help pictures to help us remember them. All right. This is the word from, and it's inside of a heart. So our action is to make a heart shape using our hands and place it below your heart and say, from the bottom of my heart. So my heart's over here, so I'm gonna make a heart, say, from the bottom of my heart. That is our sight word, from. This is the sight word, find. What are they doing? Maybe hiding? All right, so you're gonna crouch down and pretend to hide and say, find me, find me. This is the sight word, but. You're gonna hold up your hand like you're asking someone to win. But wait, but wait. This is the sight word, on, like an on switch. You're gonna pretend to turn the lights on switch. All right, this is the sight word, this. You're gonna say, this way, this way, this. This is the sight word, came. Came to the door. Came to the door. You're gonna pretend to knock on a door. Came to the door. All right, those are our new sight words. All right. We're gonna practice our blending. Are you ready? I'm gonna say sounds. You're gonna blend it together. So I hope you have your tapping fingers ready. All right, ready? B, a, g. Blend it together. Bug. F, it, fit. R, a, g. Rug. D, e, n, den. P, et, pet. All right, and now we're gonna segment some phonemes. That means I'm gonna say the word and you have to tell me what sounds you hear in it. So I'm gonna say pig. What sounds do you hear? P, I, g. Pig, good job. What about vet? Vet. Excuse me, I had a yawn. Jug. J, g. Jug. I hope you're segmenting those with me. All right, since we're talking about snow, maybe you could make a snowflake snack. So if you have any marshmallows or pretzels, you could try and make a snowflake out of those. And if you do, I hope you send it to your teacher. All right, I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Have an awesome rest of your day.